Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel, the Everyday Non-Expert here, and today I wanted to go over my top picks for next week's New Comic Book Day, Wednesday, March 9th, 2022. We have about 7 cover buys and 10, spec/reader picks. So, without further ado, let's get started. And real quick before we get started, I would like to ask you to please click that thumbs up button, give this video a like, subscribe to the channel to see more awesome content like this, and comment down below, let me know what you think about this video. Also, I would ask you to please check out my links in the description down below of my PayPal and my Venmo. If you feel so inclined, any donations are always appreciated, never expected. And with that all out of the way, we're gonna get into the first one. Is Timeless #1, the third printing. I'm gonna do just the kind of the maybes and cover buys first. So this is the very last one. What makes me think that this could go big is because it actually has oh my gosh, is it Miracle Man on here, and so it actually has the appearance on here, and also with the second printing not having actually made much of a splash except for maybe the Miss Minutes cover, a lot of people might kind of be over Timeless and didn't really, I don't think I FOC'd this, so it might be something worth picking up. Following that, this is strictly a cover buy. I know there are a lot of people who are really into Red Room, and this is a Tarantino. Oh my gosh, John Travolta, Uma Thurman, Pulp Fiction. Whoa, this is a Pulp Fiction homage. So I know a lot of people have been waiting for this for so long. This is the second series of it, and it's got the homage. So again, not really much of a spec pick, but it could possibly be, and it might be something you might be interested in. Here's one I'm not sure if I could really see this doing something on the secondary market, especially if the book goes big. It is written by Jeff Lemire, who I think has some type of deal with Netflix, and this is the first issue of a new series called Little Monsters on Image. And this cover, I think it's cover C, is my favorite of all the covers. Cover A is actually pretty nice too. I'm pretty sure, yeah, that's the main cover. That's actually pretty nice too. The kids look nice and creepy. And then cover B is kind of lame to me. But yeah, this one is just, look at the little kids in the back, and then this I don't know. I feel like I may have FOC'd this one actually. Alright, and then we have another one, is just Women of Marvel. I believe this is Shuri with the Black Panther. We know with all the drama behind, I think it's Letitia, right? And her sort of political postings or whatever, that she may have been ousted as Shuri, or they might have Shuri not be Black Panther going forward. There are some rumors that they might do bring in the Multiverse of Madness Michael B. Jordan as Killmonger, and he could end up being Black Panther. We did see Killmonger had a nice what if sort of storyline, but I think that Killmonger's probably still battling that Doctor Strange. However, if we need that Doctor Strange to come do, or is that Doctor Strange battling Ultron? He might be battling Ultron in that universe. Anyway, so I'll actually have to check that out. Sorry, I was getting kind of into theory mode there. The next one is Batman Urban Legends #13, and this is the cover. I think it's cover C. Does it say if I hover? It doesn't say. But I think it's cover C, and the reason I like this cover is because this is the first appearance of the new Super Pets, and this is the cover that has the Super Pets on it. So that might be worth something. I do know that when they had something with the Bat Dog, that cover went for more. The cover A didn't really do anything, but the cover that had him on it, I think went for like 12 or 15 on the day of release. So this might be one you want to check out. And, oh, that's just the cover. No, next one is Naomi Season 2, number 1. This is the Carla Cohen variant. And there is another one. Those are super nice. So if you're looking for Spec, obviously the A's usually go for more. But I just love this Carla Cohen one. So, anyways, that is basically it for the maybes. Here's the beginning. I think this is number 10. Black Panther, number 3, the second print. We all know this one went big, and this is just the second printing of it. Second prints haven't been doing much in the secondary market, though. And then next we have, this is the character highlight of, I almost said Lamplighter. I think that's from The Boys, which is going to be back soon before you know it. And that's, I'm so excited. Especially to have Jensen Ackles as Soldier Boy. He was their Captain America. Anyway, Gaslamp. This is his sort of, so even though it's not like a first appearance or anything, this type of cover could go for more. We all saw what happened with that Riri Black History Month variant. Sometimes just a hot character, we're getting the right cover, even if the story's not a key, can go for more, but it's super rare. But I do think this could, but it would have to be something like Gaslamp being in the show, because we know Strange Academy is going to be a Disney Plus show. It has to. Anyways, after that, we have Punisher, number 1. And I like this cover because it does have his old school logo on it. So that could be something worth. If they do stick with the new one, if he never goes back to this, this could be the last cover ever that has the Punisher with his classic skull on it. That would definitely make it a key. And the next one is actually the one that I spec'd on more. And this was the Punisher walking away from this sort of, I guess it's the vest, the Kevlar vest, with the skull on it. And I feel like it's an homage to the Spider-Man when he was Spider-Man No More. And there's an even deeper meaning to this, that he could be walking away from this logo and turning a new leaf or whatever. I don't know. Well, I don't know how I feel about this, but I mean, it could be great. But I just hope they're doing it for the right reasons. And if they are, it could be something good, and it could be worth it. And then after that, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Number 6, I think it looks like, is Radiant Red, number 1. If you saw my previous video for books coming out this week, you'll see that what's his name? Rogue Sun is coming out this week, and then Radiant Red is coming out next week. So you had Supermassive last week, and you have Rogue Sun this week, Radiant Red next week, and this one is actually an homage to one of my favorite Goosebump books. I forget what it was. It was about the superhero. I think it turned out the superhero was a bad guy, and there was something like his the lair, it was like hidden in, there was like an invisible force field or something around it, and the kid was able to get in there. Anyway, enough about the Goosebump book, but I think that Radiant Red was a really nice character, and I think oh my gosh, that's a $20 cover price. Oh, this must be a ratio. This looks cover B. There's no way that's cover A. Here's the main cover. Alright, so I just liked that other cover. I didn't realize, apparently that must be an incentive, so I probably will not be picking that up. That was just my favorite one. And then after that, I think this is number 5, we have Devil's Reign Moon Knight number 1. I'm picking up anything Moon Knight. I'm picking up anything Devil's Reign, and to be honest, when Matthew Murdock was on the in Daredevil, was on the cover of In Jail in the Chip Zdarsky run of Daredevil, that was a huge key that it was either Elektra as Daredevil or like a Null type devil, a black symbiote Daredevil or something. It was one of those two. I'm pretty sure it was the Elektra one. And it made, or that could have been two in the same book, and it made that one jump. So, anyway, and the Devil's Reign is right off of that. So who knows? Mark Spector's starting out in prison apparently, and I do think it's really cool here. He's doing the phases of the moon as keeping track, so instead of tally marks. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, so I'm picking that up, and then so this is a spec book that I think something could happen. Nothing in the solicitation makes me think that it will, but it could just happen. Same thing with Venom number 6. It could just happen. You got Rom V writing, and we all know, I kind of wish Al Ewing was writing this more, to be perfectly honest with you. But here's a Bagley variant, here's the nice Simmons variant, but I think this classic A is pretty good. I do love that Bagley though. That's really nice. Anyway, I don't think anything really could happen, but anything could happen in any given issue of Venom. So that's why it's up here, and it's got a really good chance of being a book worth flipping. So that's why it's higher up on the list, and just because of its reputation. And number 3 is Gwen verse number 1. This is the first appearance of a bunch of different Gwen characters, and I really like this variant right here. It says $5 cover price, so it could just be a regular variant. Another variant I really like is this one, the Ivan Tao. I really like that one, and then I really like what is it? I like this one. It has a mall standing around. I think this is an homage. I don't know what to, but that feels like an homage. And then we got cover A. And then this one's nice because it has, all the different ones. So, this could be a cover A that will be worth it. Number 2 is Star Wars Crimson Reign. Number 3, the Raza variant. I actually went with my gut on this, and I got number 1 Raza. I got number 2 Raza, and I think number 3 Raza, I may have gotten multiple. 1 and 2 are probably going to be harder to get because I know Jim's Comics went ahead and talked about number 1, and he talked about, I think, number 2 before it came out, but after FOC, I had already ordered it, so luckily I got one. But I didn't pick up additional, but that's okay. I got what I wanted. And this one here, number 3, I think more people knew about it going into FOC, so I don't think it'll have as much on the secondary market. And I did actually watch Jim's Comics this weekend, and he put all of these comics together, and it was so cool. Going across, they're all in like on different levels too, so you almost get the dynamic of the image just by having the 2D comic books laid out. It creates almost a 3D sensation. So I think Raza did an amazing job with these, and I'm pretty sure there's 2 or 3 more of these. But yeah, so Crimson Reign, number 3, the Raza variant. That's going to top my list until they finish these. And number 1, if you watched my previous video, I mentioned that there was a cover that I'm very excited about, that I actually went ahead and I did, I think as part of FOC, when I was doing my FOC video for this particular week, I went and in the middle of the shooting the video, I went and I purchased this one for 25, and I think I got it for like 50, and then it went for 55, and there are 0 current sales on eBay, and I'm excited to see where it's going to go, especially with her being rumored of being in Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. We have Captain Carter. What if Peggy Carter became the world's first super soldier? This is her first appearance in comics. This is her first cover appearance. It is a 1 for 25. It's got so much going for it. It's got a possible tie-in to the MCU, and so of all of the 1 for 25s, this is the one that I think could have staying power. And to be honest, if she has a really good appearance and experience in the MCU, she could have a lasting impact in the MCU. Maybe get her own show, maybe get some type of spin-off, perhaps even a movie, things like that. She could be part of like some type of what were they in the end of What If? Weren't they like the Multiverse Avengers or something like that? So anyways, or the Avengers of the Multiverse. But anyway, yeah, that's my number 1 pick for next week. I think this is the Pacelli, is it? I'm sorry, I got derailed there. So this is these are my picks for next Wednesday, March 9th, 2022. So if you could, please give this video a like by clicking that thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel to see more great content like this. Comment down below what you think about my picks. Do you agree with Captain Carter? Do you think this could be a really great book to have going forward? I think this is one of the best books in a long time. That's like obvious, that it's not, oh, something random happened in this book and then now it's, gone up. There was nothing in the solicitation about it. There's nothing, blah, blah, blah. Some random thing happened in a book. That made it a key. This, I think, it just in the cover in and of itself, with everything it has going for it, is going to be one of the best keys to have for a really long time. And I really hope mine's great. I've never sent a book out to CGC. There is a guy through my local comic book store that does send them out. It may be worth it to get this one sent out if I think it's a 9.8 when I get it. We will see, and I hope I get it. I hope the guy I bought it from doesn't pull the, oh, it got, damaged or lost, here's your refund, blah, blah, blah. So, anyways, thanks again for checking everything out. And lastly, if you would like to donate to the cause, feel free to check out my PayPal and Venmo down below. All donations are always appreciated, never expected. Thanks again for checking out this video. It means so much, you guys. My channel, I've gotten almost 100 subscribers in the last month. That's almost double what I had before. And I just want to thank all of you who come here and watch this and listen to me rant and rave and my thoughts about the comic books. The more you listen to it, the more it helps the algorithm. With the algorithm, the more it gets out to other people. And with all that being said, I'll let you guys go, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.